Hi, welcome to this video. I am going to show you my bookshelves in this video, at least the one that I just set up for my birthday. I got the Billy bookcases from IKEA. I hope you enjoy this tour. This looks like a disaster.
That's all right. We'll fix it.
I'm in the process of getting new bookshelves in the library. And you can see how crazy it is. I have my books literally everywhere. It's kind of wild. I got new bookshelves and I got them all built, and now it's time to put all my books away. Like, I have books everywhere. This is gonna be really crazy. Let's just get started. Oh, there he is. It is a lot of work trying to organize books, and I'm so not done yet. I just have so many books to put away, which I'm grateful for. I have collected all these books over the years. Like, I really don't get rid of any books. So, oh my gosh, I almost made a vase full. Dangerous stuff, nonfiction is... These are all of my Book of the Month books. So do I want them on the same shelf? Or do I mix them where they're supposed to go? So for now, I'm gonna put them on this table and I will come back to them. Okay, I have an update. I have almost all my books out, at least, and here are all the books. I'm still not sure how I want to organize it. I know I want it to be by genre, but I just don't know what to put where. And you know, like, what books do I put at the bottom shelves, because I'm probably not going to see it a lot, but I just want it to look pretty. And I still got all these guys on the bed. I got the Nancy Drew set up pretty nicely here, so I still have about a shelf and a half. I have to figure out what I want to get here. I also have lots of stuff still on my table. This bookshelf over here is also my mom's Cozy Mysteries, and then I have a shelf over here with my Cozy Mysteries. That's like a third of them. The rest of them are like up in my room. So I'm leaving all of my Cozy Mysteries up like this because I like them up there. In these bottom shelves, I'm going to be putting Twilight, Harry Potter, Hunger Games. Like, those are a series that I was super into, like, when they came out. And I think this one's really cool. It is a Harry Potter, but it's like a UK version. Yeah. I think it's really pretty. It's a beautiful book. I've never read it, so I haven't even cracked the spine. That's as much as it opens. Like this, I might get rid of this someday. I didn't really care too much about it. Okay, I am getting there. I am about to start doing the paperback and hardback teen stuff, the YA stuff. So I got like a series there and here, and now I'm going to do paperback and hardback teen here. Okay, so got YA nonfiction paperback. You can see I don't have very many fiction books, and like fantasy, I just don't read them. So there's 2 here, and so now I got this last bookcase to do. This is gonna be my mystery, thriller, horror, fiction, and book of the month. Up here on this shelf, I just have some travel books from when I went to South Korea a few times. And then I also have some like random classics and a Starbucks Disney cup. This shelf is my Korean language learning, all the books that I've gathered over like the 7 years that I've been trying to teach myself Korean. I really like all of them, but my favorite are these. And these are the Talk to Me in Korean. They have a whole series of books. I picked these ones up. The most recent, I think, and I really enjoy them. And then here we got just some random paperbacks. The few Goosebumps novels that I have, and some like scary stories, scary mysteries. Those are just random. My Kayla Daniel mugs. Along with all my Nicholas Sparks books and some of my favorites like Ever After, Tuck Everlasting, Just Like Heaven, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I really like books that are like, have the movie covers. I know some people hate that, but I enjoy it because I love movies. So when I can tie my books and movies together, I really like it. And then up here, I just have some kind of like a random assortment of paperbacks that I have. Some of them are very old, and I actually have 2 copies of this book, so I just put the smaller paperback here. This is kind of like, it has some Buffy, Miyazaki, some like anime stuff, and this cute little cactus piñata that my sister got me for my birthday. I thought it was so cute. She knows that I really like succulents. And my peekaboo cat, that is actually a pot for a succulent, and I love it. So I have also poetry and like comics, and I love this movie. I haven't read the book yet, but it's so good. Here we have little BTS little stand guys. Okay, and here we have the books that are like philosophy Buffy and philosophy Veronica Mars and philosophy Neptune Noir, which is a Veronica book. And this is a like a water bottle thing that I got in Korea that is actually artwork from, let me show you down here, artwork from this book. And I absolutely love it. So I didn't have room to put it down there though. Okay, so here we have nonfiction. This is an amazing book. Like, if you want to get scared, read this book, because dang. That's all I have to say. You'll learn a lot reading this book. I did like a whole book report on it in college. So here's Sarah Knight books, Marie Kondo's Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, a friend's book, and then these are like books about books, I guess. This one is hilarious. I work at a public library. And this one I'm about to read. Anyway, there's that. Down here, it is more of my nonfiction. This book is really good. If you're into skincare, that's an amazing one. And here we are at like my Korean shelf. These are books that I got. A lot of these I got in Korea. Like, this is my favorite Korean drama, like, in the universe. I absolutely love this drama. Oh my gosh, and something just fell out of it. But this is like, they're pictures from the show, and I love it. If I ever want to relive that drama without spending 16 hours watching it, I'll put that away later. I love going through that book. So I also have a book for Descendants of the Sun. And this one, oh, I can never remember what it's called. But I really liked this drama. It was a historical one. And I like this. Park Bo-gum is the main actor guy. And I really like it. And here's those two love poem books with amazing illustrations. Probably my favorite artist is this person. I think it's pronounced like Pung. Here we go. Look up that artist. It's beautiful stuff. Phantom of the Opera in Korean. Harry Potter. Chamber of Secrets in Korean. This one is this the same one? I think it is. I think this is the novelization of it. And then these ones I found at a library book sale. And I just picked them up because eventually I want to be able to read it or understand some of it. Little Prince in Korean. Oh, this is Goblin, which is an amazing Korean drama. And so I got the novelized version of it last time I was in Korea. And also these. They're little Winnie the Pooh books in Korean. I thought they were too cute. Couldn't pass it up. Okay, this section is, so I have like Jane Austen novels and like the classic Great Gatsby, To Kill a Mockingbird, like books you read in high school. And then I also have these. I had a friend that told me about Edenbrook and Blackmore. And those are probably two of, you know, my favorite books, like in my top 10 or whatever. But they don't look like super appealing because it's like, at least to me, I didn't want to read it at first because it's like, I don't know, historical, and I'm not really a fan of historical. Blackmore is amazing. Like, I really liked this novel. It's like, they're romance novels, but there's no, they're clean. Like, they're clean romance novels. There's no like smut in it. And so they're super like, I don't know, wholesome. And so I like them. And then down here is, I think these were like religious stories, but again, they're like really wholesome and cute. And then I have my UK copy of Harry Potter, just kind of put it there. Okay, now we're on to YA. Harry Potter stuff, Twilight, the Divergent series, Hunger Games series. And then up here, there's more series. There's the books by Hopkins there, Scott Westerfield, just all these Buffy, Shadow and Bone. Fun fact about Charlie N. Holmberg's books, the Paper Magician's the first one. I actually met this author in college. Like, I remember, like, I met them and I knew their husband, and I went, like, I hung out with them. I think I went to lunch with her Anyway, I just thought that was really funny when one day I saw her name at the library. I was working at the library and I saw the book and I saw Charlie Holmberg and I was like, oh, that's really funny. I knew someone named Charlie Holmberg. And then I like researched it and I found out, I was like, dang, I like used to know that girl in college. That was funny. Okay, so this is like, this row is my mystery thriller type YA novels. And of course, my little snow globe and kitty. This is probably one of my favorite genres of books. I just really like these. I haven't read all of them, of course. And up here, books by like Nicola Yoon. And who else do I really like? John Green is one of my favorite authors. And I was obsessed with the Dash and Lily series. Like, I loved this so much. I watched it multiple times. And so, of course, I had to get the books. Like, of course. And then we have these ones, 5 Feet Apart, one of my favorites. I'm really excited to read this one. And I still have to read Anna K. Away. I've read the first one, I liked it. And up at the top, this is kind of like the fantasy YA. And then I just also put Gail Forman, Sarah Tessa, books kind of similar to that up there. And Heartless is random. And my cute little plant that I got from Target. And onto the last shelf, we have, that's like my BTS membership box that took like a year to get to me. And I have my Book of the Month books. And then it also goes into mystery. And this is BTS lotions that my friend gave me for my birthday. And it is so pretty. Let me show you. Don't they look so pretty? They like feel really nice too. So this is BT Cosmetics. And it fits perfectly right up there. Until next month when I get my more Book of the Month books. That'll be its home for right now. Then we have my Gianni Ivanovich hardbacks. The rest of them are paperback and they're in my other room. Rita Mae Brown's hardbacks. Then I have like a few cozy mystery hardbacks. I normally get the paperbacks of them. So this is, I guess kind of like the light mystery shelf. And then down here, it goes more into the serious mysteries. And this is probably also one of my favorite, like Home Before Dark, obsessed. The Guest List, I really, really loved that. Malice, one of my favorite books ever. I also like Devotion to Suspect X, it's a good one. Oh my gosh. Veronica Mars, like novels, amazing. If you like the show and you have not read these, please do. And down here is my horror section. You can see I have like Grady Hendrix. I also have the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, but I'm in the process of reading that, and so it's not on the shelf. And so I also have like a signed and framed thing of Taylor Swift, which I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. And my friend's mug. And down here is like my sci-fi or just fiction. So we have like Jurassic Park. Library of the Dead was pretty good. Matt Haig's Midnight Library, loved that. And I kind of put these kind of color coded a little bit. And lastly is like fantasy, and it's just extra places for books to go. Those are 2 Sarah J Maas books that I haven't read yet. And this is another bookshelf that I have in my room. This is like Nancy Drew, the first, 2.5 Nancy Drew stuff. Then I have Lurleen McDaniel here. And then this book is something that my friends did for me. They just took a random book and totally like bejeweled the whole cover of it and wrote inside a message, like a goodbye message when I moved. Now you are in my other room where I have most of my cozy mysteries. So these shelves on the side here are mostly cat mysteries. like Rita Mae Brown. Eva Gates is the one on the far left up here. I really like that series. And the coffee and tea one don't really go there, but it's okay. And then up here, there's just more cat ones. Above those shelves, we have some more cat mysteries. And then all of the Krista Davis books that I have. I really, really like that author. I recommend you read one of those. And the next shelf over, these are all of my cozy mysteries that have to deal with books. So they're like libraries or bookstores, or they just relate to books. And it's one of my favorite genres of cozy mystery. And then this middle shelf is all of my manga. And there's a couple comic books. So Kimi ni Todoke and Orange and Goong are my favorite. And below that, I have some more cozy mysteries. These ones are kind of the witch or ghoul, and my favorite bookend. It looks like a guy getting crushed by a book. I put there called If Books Could Kill. I thought it was funny. The next shelf up and over is all of my Leslie Mayer books. I absolutely love this series and this author, and especially the Halloween stuff. Next to that, I have all my Cleo Coyle books, and there's some Denise Swanson up there. The Cleo Coyle they're like coffee house mysteries, and I really like them. And this is my Buffy shelf, and I just love Buffy and the little books that have like more stories, and there's just some random like books there too. And now we're at my Janet Ivanovich books, and again, a couple other random ones. I don't know why they're there, but probably because I don't have enough Janet Ivanovich to fill the whole thing. And here's my other Janet Ivanovich. I have all of her books, I think. And then this is a piece of art I got on Etsy, and it's like a Gilmore Girls Stars Hollow. And then I also, of course, got the Veronica Mars one. I hope that you enjoyed this bookshelf tour, and I am very excited that I finally have the shelves I've always wanted, and that they match, because before I had mismatched ones. So I'm very, very happy that I have this now, and I really, really love these shelves. They're beautiful. They were easy to build. A bit of a nightmare to pick up from IKEA and like fit in the car. But I'm so excited that I have it and that it's built and it looks beautiful, and it makes me want to read more. Like, I'm so excited now that I could see all my books in one place almost, minus all of my mass market paperbacks in the other room. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you saw some books on my shelves that look really interesting. Let me know if there's any that you want me to read sooner than any others, and I would gladly do that. Thank you. Bye.